Alright, so if one of your problems is that it's hard for you to stay on track whenever you dine out or whenever you go out to eat, this is the video for you, because a lot of people are super good when it comes to staying on track when they can't control what they're gonna eat. But whenever they go out, for some reason, everything goes south and they just lose all their progress. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you exactly how to stay on track while eating out, and that's gonna be by giving you 3 tips that are gonna be super easy to use and that you can start using today to make sure that you stay on track whenever you eat out. So the first one is to always go for the higher protein option. Okay, when you go out, it doesn't matter what restaurant, what place you're going to eat, most likely you're gonna have a lot of different options, and you need to always try to go for the higher protein option, because those ones are gonna keep you more satiated, are gonna give you less calories. Normally they have less ingredients, so it's easier for you to actually know what you're putting into your mouth, and at the same time it's giving you some protein that you're actually gonna use in your fat loss journey. So that's gonna be the number one. The second option, the second tip is gonna be to drink as much water as possible. Why? Because when we eat out, it's not only about the food that we eat, it's also about the calories that we drink. And sodas, beers, alcohol, juices, all those stuff have calories, while water don't have any calories. So it's okay to take a drink. It's okay to have a couple, 3, 4 drinks, but make sure that you drink as much water as possible, because of 2 things. First of all, it's gonna keep you fuller. And second of all, if you're drinking water, you're not drinking any calories that you would be drinking if you drink other things. So you're gonna reduce the amount of calories that you're actually eating or intaking in that dinner or in that lunch. So water is gonna be super important. And then the third, and this is the last one, but for me it's a game changer, is to eat something before you eat. And what I mean by this is, like, before you leave the house, have a piece of fruit, have a little sandwich, have a protein shake, something to keep you satiated, to put something in your stomach, so whenever you get to the place where you're gonna be eating, you're not super hungry and you can control yourself better. Because one of the problems is that when you go eat out, if you go with friends and stuff, people get late and the waiter don't come to your table, then they take a lot to bring your orders, whatever, and you wait for a long time, you develop this hunger, and you're like, man, I need to eat whatever, and you end up overeating, you end up binging, which is obviously sabotaging your fat loss progress. So if you eat something before you leave the house, you're gonna get rid of all those problems, because you're not gonna feel as hungry, you're gonna feel more satiated, you're gonna be able to make better decisions when the menu comes, and you can actually figure out, okay, I don't need this, I want this, and I'm gonna be good to go because I'm already not that hungry. So those are the 3 tips that I use myself and I teach my clients, and I think they can help you a lot when you eat out. First of all, eat as much protein as possible, drink as much water as possible, and eat something before you leave the house, so you make sure you don't overeat when you eat out and you don't self-sabotage your fat loss progress.